Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Widespread extreme heat's going to develop and persist across much of the southeast this weekend into next week. Tropical storm Crosa has formed and will continue to cause heavy rain across Guam and the islands. Severe storms with flooding rains are expected in the portions of the Midwest. Closer to home, warming and mainly dry weather through tomorrow with isolated storms favoring the Sacramento Mountains and eastern areas. Moisture starts to increase on Sunday through Tuesday with more widespread thunderstorm activity. The widespread flooding threat returns Monday through Wednesday as a monsoonal plume sets up over the area. Increased moisture will permit temperatures to fall below normal. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information for Friday, July 25th. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 70, Highway 380, Highway 54, Owen Road, Nike Avenue, and War Highway are scheduled to remain open all day.
Heavy monsoon rainfall caused a major flash flood in the Redoso area yesterday. According to village officials, 5 people had to be rescued out of vehicles that were caught in that flood. All were located outside of city limits, and all were rescued safely. A mobile home was seen floating down rushing waters and broke in half. The Rio Redoso crested at 12.5 feet, and that's reported as minor flood. As a reminder, this coming Saturday is the La Luz Ag Market.
Come see us Saturday, July 26th from 10:30 a.m. to sold out. Whether you need some immune-boosting elderberry or taste your local honey, or want a refreshing lemonade to cool down with, or want to see all the adorable animals, we have it all. So come be part of our La Luz agricultural family and support your local farmers and community members. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at La Luz Agricultural Market to stay up to date on all the fun. If you've got any questions, feel free to give me, Olivia, a call at 575-442-1193. I'll see y'all this Saturday at the Leather and Lace General Store, 7298 Highway 5470, right between the 2 pistachio farms.
Olivia Cobb speaking with Crazy Radio. The Otero County People for Democracy will be holding another protest this weekend. We spoke with Katie Owen. She's the protest coordinator.
Otero County People for Democracy, we are affiliated with indivisible.org. We protest every Saturday on the 4 corners of 10th and White Sands Boulevard from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. We know the heat is a problem. Bring an umbrella. If you don't have a sign, come borrow one of ours. We do have water if you don't bring water. Bring your phone. Always bring your phone. Have your ID on you. Don't engage with agitators. And above all, just be safe. Know your surroundings.
You can find Otero County People for Democracy on Facebook for more details. Well, today is Friday. That means we get a cat chat from Kitty City.
Hi, this is Kathy Denton with Kitty City. Welcome to this week's edition of Cat Chat. This week I'd like to feature 2 sets of look-alike kittens. The first pair are kittens Donatello and Raphael. The kittens have very much in common, with both being medium-haired, dark gray male tabbies about 12 weeks old. Both kittens have large, gorgeous eyes with white eyeliner that are the envy of their female counterparts, and both are irresistible cuties. With all their similarities, it is hard to believe these 2 little guys are not from the same litter. Donatello was rescued when he was only a few weeks old. Like his namesake, one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Donatello wants to be your superhero. Raphael was found in a car engine at Vision Ford. He's a little bit shy, but very lovable. He makes friends easily with other cats and humans. Donatello and Raphael have both been vaccinated. The second look-alike duo are Bobby Sox and Bart. They are both good-looking domestic short-haired, black and white cats known as the Mask and Mantle Kitties. Both have the appearance of wearing black Batman-style masks and capes. Bobby Sox is a gentle 3-year-old sweetheart. She loves petting, brushing, and people. We wonder if Bobby Sox could be the perfect kitty. Bart is 1.5 years old. This super friendly boy wants to be your Batman. One noticeable difference between Bobby Sox and Bart is that Bobby Sox has 4 perfectly white stockings on her feet, while Bart's legs and feet are all white. They are a really good-looking pair of kitties. Bart is neutered and Bobby Sox is spayed. Both kitties are microchipped and currently on vaccinations. Tomorrow, Saturday, July 26th, and Sunday, July 27th, come support the Kitty City Yard Sale at Kitty City at 56 Stanley Ranch Road. The sale will be 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. both Saturday and Sunday. Come spend some cash to help the kitties. There will be no adoption event at the mall tomorrow, Saturday, July 26th. Instead, come to the yard sale and visit the kitties at Kitty City, open from 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon for adoptions. Or check out our website at www.kittycitynm.com to see all our beautiful cats and kittens ready for their forever home. And you can visit Alamogordo Animal Control to adopt cats and dogs from 12 noon to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Check out Alamogordo Animal Control Facebook page and click on #FreeFurryFriends. See all the dogs whose fees are already paid and ready to go to their forever home. This has been Kathy Denton with Kitty City and this week's edition of Cat Chat. I'll be talking with you next week from Kitty City. Kitty City and you. No one loves them better.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
The accused leader of a shoplifting ring in Albuquerque pled no contest to organized retail crime and racketeering charges in court yesterday. Investigators say Raul Garcia orchestrated a retail theft ring in Albuquerque, recruiting multiple people to shoplift merchandise from stores. Garcia then stole the stolen goods online for a profit. Stephen Diamond is the deputy district attorney. He spoke at KRQE.
And I think just the general idea that we need to take this seriously because it has such a big impact on our community.
The Bernalillo County district attorney says Garcia faces up to 9 years in prison. State police are investigating a fatal head-on crash in southeast New Mexico. Officers responded to a two-vehicle crash on U.S. Route 380 near mile marker 196. The police investigation found a vehicle driven by Charles Johnson, age 69, traveling east but veered into westbound traffic. That crash happened just after midnight last night. Johnson and a passenger from another vehicle were identified as 40-year-old Heather Morris, both confirmed dead by the State Office of Medical Investigator. The other driver and the other two passengers from the vehicle were hospitalized, conditions unknown. The investigation is being led by the New Mexico State Police. A jury convicted an Albuquerque woman of stealing a Civil War-era revolver and then shooting the gun at its owner. Janice Kowalchuk broke into a man's van and stole the 1860 Colt revolver in July of 2022. The owner followed her, and when she saw him, she shot towards him 5 times. The man said he went up to Kowalchuk, grabbed the barrel of the gun, and hit her in the face while Kowalchuk fired another shot. It missed the man's waist, but hit his flashlight holder. Kowalchuk was later found and arrested. A jury convicted her of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated burglary, larceny, and negligent use of a deadly weapon. The state is trying to figure out how bad some of the forever chemical contamination is near Clovis, and now asking a judge to force immediate investigation of the per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, or PFAS, problem at Cannon Air Force Base. The latest action comes after Air Force Base leaders blocked state inspectors from taking PFAS samples at Cannon. The New Mexico Environment Department said they can't wait any longer to start working towards cleanup efforts. James Kaneni, the New Mexico Environment Department Cabinet Secretary, spoke with KRQE.
If you go down to Clovis or, you're in Clovis, you know about this issue, you think about this issue every day, you're worried about when they're watering the fields and irrigating, you think about, should I let my kids out?
PFAS are a hazardous chemical that the Air Force Base has primarily used in firefighting foam. They're linked to a myriad of health effects, from developmental problems to some cancers. In 2018, the state found PFAS contaminations had moved into groundwater outside the base, leading a local dairy to euthanize a herd of 3,500 cows. Since then, the NMED and the Air Force have been embroiled in lawsuits over PFAS cleanup, and the state has been continuously blocked from gaining other samples of contaminations on base.
If we win on that, what it would look like is we would be able to go on base, collect samples. We've also asked the court to require Cannon to develop a cleanup plan for both on and off base where the PFAS chemicals are located.
So far, no court date has been set for the injunction, but a judge could decide that argument in the coming weeks. The NMED believes there is a PFAS-contaminated groundwater plume stretching nearly 4 miles east and southeast of the Air Force Base. Cannon Air Force Base did not directly respond to the filing on Thursday, but acknowledged in a newsletter last week that it blocked inspectors from taking PFAS samples due to an ongoing lawsuit. Well, we're just about at back-to-school time. However, New Mexico health officials are urging parents to take precaution as the state confirms yet another case in a growing measles outbreak. This brings the statewide total to 96 measles cases. That number's not been seen in years. Dr. Alexandra Sivanovich with Presbyterian Pediatrics spoke with KOB.
Vaccinate, 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 please. Here are a group of diseases that we can actually protect our children from.
The measles vaccine provides 97% immunity against the virus. Measles develop 7 to 21 days after exposure. Patients can infect others 4 days before to 4 days after the rash appears. Symptoms include fever, cough, runny nose, red eyes, followed by the red spotted rash that begins on the head or face and spreads down. The best thing for parents to do if your child gets sick, keep them home so they can get well.
If your child is sick, please don't send them to school. Stay home if you're sick and make sure the child is healthy and appropriate to be at school so we're not spreading disease.
Dr. Chad Smelzer, a New Mexico Department of Health medical epidemiologist. Since February, over 43,000 New Mexicans have received the measles vaccination. Well, today is Friday. That means we check in with Christy to see where the fish are biting.
I'm Christy Lepis here on Crazy Radio, and it's time now to see where the fish are biting. At Atto Lake, catfish are biting on live night crawlers. Bonita Lake, fishing for trout was fair to good when using rainbow power bait worms, and gold spinners. Caballo Lake, fishing for catfish was slow to fair when using worms and shrimp. Carlsbad Municipal Lake, fishing for largemouth bass was fair to good when using finesse worms. Elephant Butte Lake, fishing for largemouth bass was slow when using small black worms. Fishing for walleye and white bass was very good using white swim baits and a variety of topwater lures. Fishing for catfish was slow when using jigging spoons. Chaparral Park Lake, fishing for catfish was fair to good when using cut chicken breasts covered in Kool-Aid. Grindstone Reservoir, fishing for catfish was good when using chicken liver and slow to fair when using hot dogs. Lake Van, catfish are slow when using worms. Bonita Lake, Eagle Rock Lake, and Grindstone Reservoir are just some of the area waters that were stocked this week. And our catch of the week is, drumroll please, Carlos Campos caught a hog of the largemouth bass using a small black worm at Elephant Butte. That's it for this week. Join us next week as we tell you the fishing hotspots and what they're biting on. For Crazy Radio, I'm Christy Lepis, reminding you to take your family fishing.
When you're high, you feel different. But if you feel different, you drive different. So don't drive high. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Every summer, it happens. Again and again. A parent steps away for just a minute, but that minute can turn deadly. On a hot day, the temperature inside a parked car can soar by 20 degrees in just 10 minutes. Even with the windows cracked, the heat builds fast, becoming a deadly trap for a child. Children's bodies heat up 3 to 5 times faster than adults. Heat stroke can begin when a child's body reaches 104 degrees. At 107 degrees, it can be fatal. Last year alone, 24 children died in the U.S. from being left in hot cars. Each one preventable. Never leave a child in a vehicle, not even for a minute. Look before you lock. This message is brought to you by the Alamogordo Fire Department and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Protect kids, prevent tragedy.
Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. High today of 94, low tonight of 70, high tomorrow 95 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today with a 30% chance of showers and storms. Mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in Cloudcroft 73, low tonight of 52, high tomorrow 75 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.